Jeez, I gotta keep up with this channel every now and again. I feel like I haven't been doing much with it anymore. Man, who knew working at the Walmart would really beat your ass down to a bloody pulp? I've been missing so much as of late, both on the political side, both on the gaming side, both on anything side. I'm so far behind the learning curve, I'm never gonna recover from this. This is financially killing me. Even though I'm not being paid to do this, but still, this is bad for my optics. Welcome back, long dear viewers, and returning viewers, or new viewers, or any kind of viewers. Jeez, I'm surprised I still get people on here. How long has it been? 40 or so days? A month and some change? Oh man. I'm trying to come back to this more often. I'm glad to say I finally allow myself to get time to myself. I allow myself to finally have a working schedule, something that won't be so conflicting, something that won't just be so oppressive. And it feels good to finally meet that window of, damn, I can work this now. I can work with this. You know, to keep up with people who have not seen it or at least not heard of it. I've been working a job for the last 5 or so, 6 months. I've been pretty busy. I don't have a lot of time to come here and really do much of anything. On my days off, I'm always busy. So it's not a lot of really room to I'll go make a YouTube video. And I guess I kind of just felt, unmotivated to do it. It's not because of YouTube or nothing. I like doing this. It's a fun little side hobby. I mean, I knew from the get-go I wasn't going to try to push this as a full-blown, mega career. After a lot of thinking, I think I want to just keep it safe as a hobby to work on passively in the background kind of thing. Because now I have a job with money and responsibilities and all this kind of shite. I can't give up what little free time I have to just double down and burn myself out on YouTube trying to make a nice quota video. I think I already stick to my safe plan of just uploading whenever I want. And for the people who are here, I appreciate that, and those who want to stay and just want to see where it goes, I furtherly appreciate that. But if you believe that you found other better things and you don't want to stay along, then that's fine by me as well. It hurts to see you go, but I'm glad that you're still here regardless. If I just simply fell off and people forgot I exist, then I guess that's still a win-win in someone's book, I guess. But a lot has happened as of late, a lot. The political world's getting shaken up, which I don't really speak on political stuff too much. It's just not my thing. But that's being shaken up a little bit. Gaming as a whole has been weird as usual. The whole Genshin Impact, Natlands problem, when they just made light-skinned characters in a relatively tan, dark-skinned area, and people are throwing bitch fits about it because they're like, Hoyo's racist. They can't add dark-skinned people to it. And I'm like, well, I don't know. Let the game. You forget this game is still based in China. One of the most otherly racist places, who don't really accept any other minorities that isn't a sold-out white monkey. And that's not being in racist terms. That means in white people who go to China to sell their souls and make money off Chinese stuff. But you forget where this is based at, right? Or are we all just forgetting this? It's not exactly easy to make a black person in where your work is currently at. If they were here and then God forbid America, then that'd be a whole different story. You'd be seeing a whole lot of different things. Whole fucking color and spectrum of the rainbow. But I'll probably kill that game really fast. That game will die faster than that game will die faster than what game has died recently that I don't feel bad about. I don't know. It's probably some obscure gacha game that I played once and then never touched again. What else? I think a VA just got called out in the Genshin community as being a kitty diddler or attempted it. But I looked over all the evidence, and it's just it just reeks of a Vic Mignogna thing, of why did not just come and tell the evidence now, or try to get the word out, or anything. It just seemed like it just kind of just sparking up just to spark up, and with no ultimately real hard case book evidence beyond just mere hearsay. I think it's a hunk of dick as usual, but people are gonna be sheeple and follow what they follow. What else? Nothing really. Nothing has really caught my time, or at least anything worth talking about. And then the few things I wanted to actually talk about was the fact that what's the one thing I want to talk about? The Borderlands movie is going to be trash, and I pray to God that Borderlands is going to be a good franchise going forward, because let's be honest, it fell the fuck off at the pre-sequel. No, debatably, Tales from the Borderlands was the last good Borderlands game. Borderlands 3 was okay. It was alright. I fuck with it when I want to fuck with it. But it can't be in the same level as Borderlands 2, prequel, Tales of. Hell, I'll take Borderlands fucking 1. And that game is an absolute fucking slog to go through at lower level. Hell, even at high levels, you want to just kill yourself playing that fucking game. Because all you want to do is just probably what? All you want to do is just grind out the armory. That's it. You won't do nothing else. Just grind out the armory, get the little cute legendaries, attempt to fight Carmarax, and that'd be it. Borderlands 3 was alright. I know they tried to add more content. They tried to be more special with it. They tried to be busy with it. But there's nothing really going for it, you know? Like, what do you do after you're done? You beat all the stories, you do all the side quests, do the DLCs, Ava's Murder Mysteries, Hammerlock's Marriage, the Handsome Jackpot, Arms Race, Carmarax the Invincible, the Clusterfuck, you know, you do all these DLCs, Bounty of Blood. To me, I beat the game only on normal mode. I didn't come back for seconds, because it was just like the Mayhem mode already pretty much fulfilled that for me. Now, why would I need to go start a whole new game over beyond just quest rewards and like special bounties and like open world like collectathons to get those special end game rewards, those special unique weapons? That'll probably be the only reason why I'll ever play Borderlands 3 entirely again. Because let's be honest, if I do, I'm just gonna mow through that fucking game. I have 3 characters worth of just OP niggas who are gonna run shop in that story. It's gonna be so boring. I'm gonna fall asleep playing it. Hell, like I did during Eden 6. Damn, I tell you, I don't know what the hell that planet was cooking, but I felt like that shit just took forever to complete. But isn't it Borderlands 3 rant? Oh god, not yet. Maybe someday. Who knows? But what else? Oh yeah, back to the movie. I feel like the movie's gonna just suck because it's trying to be funny, which I think Borderlands shouldn't try to be all the time. Like Borderlands 2 and pre-sequel had that perfect culmination of just being like still Borderlands. It was serious, it was crude, but it was still funny as hell. I feel like it's like Borderlands 3, Tales of, and the movie eventually is gonna come out. It's trying too hard to be funny. Like, oh man, this is so funny, y'all, piss in mouth. Oh man, oh I'm so sorry. Like, what the fuck is this? It's like if they sling a Skibidity toilet meme in there, I'm gonna lose my freaking marbles. I promise you. Like I'm gonna come like kleptomaniac over this shit. And I've been keeping up with Borderlands 4 development, and they said that it's gonna be hopefully one of the best games, but have you seen games nowadays? I think the only game I think I gave praise to so far was just Cyberpunk, which I'm not gonna be really making a video. I scrapped that idea. I might live stream just a little bit of it, but I was gonna go talk about Phantom Liberty and just Songbird and all that. I mean, just to pull the notes from it, the TLDR the hell out of it. Cyberpunk 2077 with Phantom Liberty, I would say it slaps hard. It cooks hard as fuck. And I'm glad that a game like this, as vicious as it was, it came out perfectly. It came out decently. It came out in a working state. I know I had a couple of crashes here and there, but I would say it came out in a perfect state. I'm glad that it did. It made me really happy to know that it was okay as a game, you know. And I played Phantom Liberty, you know, the DLC that came with it. And hold on. It was good. It was really good to play. I like the characters. I like Reed, Songbird, Myers, Alex, Kurt Hansen. You know, I like how the story went. It felt like well, honestly, it doesn't feel. It is like a cutesy like spy thriller, like spy heist thrillers. Remind you of like Ocean's 11. Reminds you of like Mission Impossible. Mission Impossible meets Ocean's 11 meets 007 meets the existential dread of Black Mirror. I'm just kidding. I mean, if it was Black Mirror, it'd be British. But I like how it is. It was interesting with the characters. I may have spoiled myself a little bit in terms of the weapons and story, but in my playthrough, I chose to side with Reed pretty much. Like, without a shadow of a doubt, I was a corporate NUSA stool pigeon. I sided with Reed. Well, second thought or partly. I sided him. I joined him down the way. And then I killed Songbird at the end of it. At least giving her that mercy. You know, she at least deserves the respect of being killed on her own terms. She went out not being a tool for anyone else. And I would say doing Reed's route, like in the Sinolshire like factory, like labs, and fighting against the Cerberus unit. Oh my god, that thing was scary. And watching the death animation over again, got recorded like a psychopath. I didn't even notice that Songbird will scream in the background as you die. I didn't notice that. It was an interesting little detail. And the Black Wall, like this pulled me into the series. That's basically what it was. Like, I knew Cyberpunk when it came out and the trailers came out for it, and it was so hype and it was so buggy, and then no one was to play the game. The game was dead and it was broken, and then they started fixing it. And then Phantom Liberty came out, and I was like, oh my god, I'm about to blow, you know. And then now playing it, oh my, it was so good. And then Black Wall is the coolest concept ever. The thought of knowing that, like, in their universe, they put a whole ass barrier where, like, all the old netrunners, all the rogue AI are just on one side, and the barrier is practically impenetrable to break. And you get your fucking brains cut like a hot pocket, but it's been put on 5 minutes. And now you try to bite the thing and it's too hot, but the insides are so ice cold, it don't make no fucking sense. But it's a hot pocket. I paid $3 for this fucking thing. No, never mind. Not getting into the hot pocket debate. But the point being, it's a cool concept. And honestly, it makes me want to delve into the game a lot more. I've been playing it since. Hell, I've been playing that more than Overwatch 2, which is, I know, a scary thought of me putting down Overwatch. I put down gacha games for this game. I have put games to the side that I will crawl to as comfort, as just another kill time game. And I started playing the fuck out of Cyberpunk like a meth addict. I was like, man, this game is just good. Shit, tight as fuck now. Oh man. But I guess to sum it all up, Cyberpunk is really good. Phantom Liberty is awesome as hell. And I wish that Cyberpunk would get more expansions like that, but the game's been out for a while, and I honestly wouldn't hold a candle to it still having anything to do with Cyberpunk. Probably maybe CD Projekt Red will move on with their lives and start something new. Okay, that's done. Next news. Sly Cooper the Phoebus Raccoonist got re-released onto modern consoles, which is the coolest idea ever. Which means, hey guys, Sucker Punch and as a whole Sony hasn't forgot about their old IPs. You know, Sly Cooper was last seen with Thieves in Time, and that game was a so-so kind of ass, kind of garbage. It was okay, but it wasn't the original 3, the trilogy. Like, you could tell that old Sony games have the trilogy effect. Like Jak and Daxter, you had 1, Jak 2, Jak 3, and that was it. You needed those 3. Ratchet and Clank, original, Going Commando, Up Your Arsenal, that was it. Sly 1, like Thieves Raccoonist, Band of Thieves, Honor Among Thieves, that was just peak. All the 3 games were peak. Crash, the original, Cortex Strikes Back, and Warp, peak. What the? Oh man, Tak, a forgotten IP, which belonged under the Nickelodeon banner, but still on the THQ. But what? Power Juju, Staff of Dreams, freaking the Great Juju Challenge, godly. It's like, come on guys, are we just forgetting old games? Can we not forget old games? Can we just bring them back and just keep re-releasing them? Don't fix nothing, don't have to tamper anything, just make sure they can go up to snug with the new higher power consoles. You know, because I hate having to use my computer sometimes, because I can feel my computer about to blow up because I want to emulate a game. And this is a $400 laptop with 80M Ryzen 3. I don't know how the hell does old games make your current best hardware catch on fire. What the hell is the old hardware loading up? The fuck am I playing on? 4K resolution? Oh. But I guess to sum up the whole of this tangent, we honestly believe that I hope that Sony will continue to do things like that, bringing other games back. They did it with Jak and Daxter. They brought back their trilogy plus X Racing, and even begrudgingly Lost Frontier. You know, there can't be wins or losses, just indifferences. But I hope other games are met with that same level of pamper. I hope Ratchet and Clank get the same treatment as well. I wish the first few games they brought over were that way. The original trilogy plus Deadlock, they deserve that kind of freedom. And with Sly, I hope they bring the other two games back as well as re-releases, because I would love to play them all again, you know, play them officially and not just emulating the ISO file. Oh man, what else happened as of late? Anything of significance? Stellar Blade got an update for summer update, and then like it's catering to the horny fans, so I'm definitely gotta go put in there 300 hours into that. Save TF2, I can't tell was either a success or a failure, but honestly, let's just be honest. Ain't no way the fuck Steam or Valve as a whole is gonna give a fuck about any of their old games. Like, TF2's been going on since forever. I remember when I first played TF2 on my old computer, Mother Base 0, and that was like the best thing I ever played. Half-Life 2, Episode 1 and 2, and Lost Coast, and Portal 1. Those are my jush back then. But then you realize this is an old ass game, and Valve got nothing probably to do with this. They're probably off, you know, trying to saturate the market with their overly decently good prices on Steam. They're too busy trying to be a company than be a game developer anymore. Which I wish they could just have two teams to cater to that. One can focus on the games, the other can focus on whatever corporate problems they got. But I guess that's just too much to ask. What else is happening lately? EDF6, it came out as of a few days ago. It came out on Thursday. I paid a full $60 for it, and I love every last second. By pay, I mean pre-order, because I'm a complete money shill. You know, I may or may not want the VTuber decoys, which are pretty fucking cool, I'm not gonna lie. Gargora, Kiara, and Iris. Fuck, I don't know that last one too much. But it's cool to see them like that. It's cool to like they have like the cute little sounds and the little animations. But enough about that, it's freaking EDF, man. This is baby's first Helldivers. I'm just kidding. Helldivers is a whole different breed. Which is, speaking of which, Helldivers is getting a massive update, which is gonna probably shake the foundation to its core, knowing it. Hoping, maybe. Let's just play by ear and see what happens. Yeah, I know Helldivers has been suffering a lot as of late. You know, with the whole needing a PlayStation account to log in. Helldivers on PC and it's a lot of bullshit, rigmarole, courtesy of the corpos. All the problems. It gets you annoyed sometimes. Remember guys, if you're making a game, make the game for the game and not for the corporate, not for the market value, not for the overall funding. Just make the damn game, even when we go bankrupt. Sorry, I took that from Kodaka, my Lord and Savior from the Danganronpa series, when he made his own studio, and he was just like, finally, I can make a game I can slip away on for like 40 million hours an hour with no breaks, and I can make it come out as everything. I mean, I know why he made his own studio, given the fact that he wants to have his own place so he can make himself go bankrupt, and no major studio or take an L from that, which is a noble idea. Honestly, it is noble. What else is happening to keep up with the trends of revivals slash comebacks slash sequels? Black Ops 6 is gonna come out in October, which is pretty cool. Looks like a spy thriller espionage action movie. It looks definitely worth the play. I hope I could get some more information out of it soon enough. I mean, they're bringing back round-based zombies, which is a pretty good idea at first. And then you realize it's still running on, hopefully. Oh wait, let me just put the elephant in the room. If they bring zombies, okay, if they bring zombies to freaking Black Ops 6, can we please just leave it round-based just permanently? I wouldn't mind after the year is done, they throw in like an Outbreak or DMZ type of zombie deal, but don't make it so shitty. Please don't make it shitty. Zombies have been given no love since Black Ops 4, and I'm gonna be honest. To most popular critique, Black Ops 4 is probably like the most last respected zombie franchise, like zombie series. I mean, Cold War counts, But I feel like Cold War got shafted in half for Vanguard, and then Vanguard absolutely sucked dick, and then it died. Because no one cared about Vanguard. It's Vanguard. Who in their right mind care about Vanguard? Like, Vanguard tried so hard to be Battlefield, which is ironic given the fact that also Battlefield's on the chopping block as well. Oh man, don't you love the year 2024? Where we just have a lot of just games that are just slated to be out, get canceled, games that want to be games but it's not what you want. I think we're finally hitting that year again of the gaming renaissance where the classics were the better. This should be the classic age where bringing back old games should just be the thing. It should just be the best thing ever. And also, no one's not gonna get that 300 gigabyte fucking game for Black Ops 6. I bought a whole $135, like what, 1 terabyte SSD card for my fucking PlayStation to play that game, and no one's gonna stop me. All right, next segment. No, I don't. Bone Labs had an update, patch 4 through 5, which completely broke all the mods again. So once again, I gotta wait till everyone update their mods. I gotta put it in there, or heaven forbid, they're just lost forever. Lost forever, you know. Overwatch. I heard that they're bringing back 6v6, which is a cool, crazy idea. I thought if it wasn't a good idea, given the fact that 6v6 always sparked up a lot of controversial team comps, a lot of double shielding team comps, which made the games stalls. You can't do anything against a Reinhardt shield that also has like a Sigma on his team, who's also using the freaking, who's also very well protected. You can't do shit. It's 2 tanks, and the game is over. The game is like locked down. You can't do nothing. You gotta break the shields, then hopefully you can kill the tank, kill the DPSs, and then get the supports. It's just not gonna be bad. Hopefully. Let's hope that Blizzard can focus on this and not fuck up on the game. Hopefully. And that's honestly pretty it. Nothing else has been happening of significance that at least caught my eye. I think the only thing I would say I did that I finished Toradora. And I honestly wanted to cry because it was a really good anime. Oh my god, anime is so good. It's better than the slop we call TV trash nowadays, where just everything is just absolute garbage. But I think that's gonna be it for today. I gave you my time and I took your time, so I say about a fair try here. Next time you take my 22 minutes, and then next time I take your 32 minutes. It doesn't make any sense really. I would say it feels good to be back again. It feels good just to start posting randomly Gigok. I should have just started posting Eds again, but I just didn't think I had the good flow for it. Like, certain songs were certain flows, and some of the enemies I fought don't have that energy. Maybe be a little different the next time around. But I've been your lovely host with the most, and until next time, I bid you adieu. And wait, before you leave, please always keep updated with me and what I do on my channel, or hell, just watch all the old content. Wouldn't mind me to build up my revenue, you know, little squeeze, nudge, nudge. Alright, for real this time. Until next time, I bid you adieu.